Test.
Let me give you some advice. The process of doing Let me give you some advice.
July tonight. How crazy is that? It's like the 4th of July out there. I swear, every week gets busier and busier with the fireworks and the banging of the pots and the clapping. So how the devil is everyone? How are we bearing up in the, I don't know, week 3, coming into week 4 on Tuesday of our lockdown? I hope you're all keeping well. I just thought we'll start off a little bit light-heartedly. I'll catch the comments in a second. Just a couple of memes that I've seen over the internet, film-related memes regarding the coronavirus. Some of them are quite poignant. It's a dangerous business, Frodo, going out your door. And Kickstart Gaming on Twitter, they had a great one tonight, which was, you must not leave the house. Anything you do will have serious repercussions on future events. Oh, bless. All we can do is smile. Everyone likes a smile. Everyone likes a rum. And tonight, we've still got some crack and rum, but as you'll probably notice, I haven't got as much as I had on the previous stream last week, because if truth be told, I was whammed after that stream. So I've cut it down a little bit now. No wonder I'm running out of crack and rum quick. Then again, I'm sure the lockdown isn't helping for that. Tonight, we're going to do something a little bit strange. We're actually going to make a video tonight. A video that's going to go up on Sunday. We're actually going to do the Ferrari F40 issue 8. And I'm going to do it live on stream. But I'm going to set my cameras up and then I'll edit it after the stream. And then when it comes out on Sunday, I think it's coming out, you'll see what it looks like. So I thought that'd be quite a novel thing to do. Then you can see the actual raw footage of me doing a video. And you'll be able to see how many times I cock up, because I cock up an immense amount of times. But what else has been going on in the Partworks world? Well, first off, if we click on that and then go bang. Wow, see, I love the graphics in this show, don't you? We've got Eagle Moss Hero Collector. They've sent us a letter. Now, well, email, really. Just telling us there's going to be a delay. So here's the email here. Can I read it? It's very tiny on my screen. So, but I'll leave it up there and you can read it for yourself while I blow up a bigger version for me. Hang on a second. It basically says that due to the coronavirus, there's going to be a delay of receiving issues 11 to 15, and I'm going to be getting them hopefully the end of April. But whether we do or not, it's going to be another thing. But my one obviously says not 11 to 15. My one says 15 to 18, doesn't it? Let me look at my letter. I can't even see it. Hang on a second. You're probably screaming at me now because you're all seeing it and I'm not. Yeah, my one says 15 to 18, but you've probably already had the same email as me. And your one says something different. Your one will probably say 11 to 14. But that is the letter we got from Eagle Moss, so that's delayed. As you know, we've already had the letters from Hachette saying that everything's delayed. And I did sneakily, while I was doing my essential food shopping, go out to Asda to see if they had the Spitfire in yesterday. And they didn't. So the Spitfire, the Terminator and the Bismarck are all delayed if you're getting them from the newsagents. And they're going bi-weekly or fortnightly, if you like. And I think that's probably going to affect the deliveries as well. But someone, I believe, did get the Spitfire issue 8 because they told me by email, I think, what was in issue 9, which was a little bit weird. So, I don't know. Can anyone shed some light on that? Let's just close that one down there. Hi, Adam Nexus Kevin. How's it going? Arquiem, or can I just call you Requiem? Hey, Wayne, welcome back. And hi, all greets from the Dutch. Buzzwara, evening, Wayne, and everyone. Hope everyone's staying safe. Mark Compton, hi all. Mark Smith, you are wasted. I was a bit whammed, Mark. I woke up. I didn't actually wake up till I normally get up at 6. I don't think I woke up till 9. Even Mrs. Welder Wayne was a bit shocked by it. Wayne, did you get ringing in your ear? Just rang a replica Titanic brass bell in my soul. Meganico, hey, hello Wayne. What do you think of me bounty? I'm going to start building and filming soon. The bounty looks excellent. That'd be one. I mean, I'm going to show the Victory off tonight as well because I'm going to need some. If any of you are into model shipbuilding, I need your advice. So I'm going to ask for your advice and ask for some emails for some advice as well because I'm at a really tough bit at the moment. So, but I'll talk about that later. I've had the same, but with no delay on it. Wayne. Oh, okay. If you haven't received an email like that from Eagle Moss, are you still getting regular monthlies or are your builds delayed? I don't know. Have you looked at Luke Towan's videos, Wayne? Yep. As a matter of fact, Andy, if you look on my homepage for my YouTube channel, I'm actually featuring Luke Towan on there because I love all of Luke Towan's stuff. Towan. I'm sure it's probably Towan. Pellinor, stay off the old moorhen, shredded sporran. Hey, I like some owls. You know, when I go to pubs, if they've got like an owl on tap that I've never heard of before, I'm one of those guys that would like a pint of the owl. But believe me, I'm not a big drinker, so like a pint of that would last me all night. Bexac, how's it going? And how's the Bismarck coming along? It's good. Look, it's good. We put a motor in. I think the next part we're going to be putting a little bit more of the keel in there. Look at Vincent. Look, Vincent, I'm painting halfway down, so now his cap's finished. And now I'm starting to work the details on his shoulder. So all the cream areas are now been painted. I need to put black outlines around them. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun with airbrushing. Airbrushing with lacquer when you don't have a face mask. Because, you know, you can't get any face masks. So short of wrapping a scarf around my head and getting really hot, don't try that at home, kids, whatever you do. Hi there, Life of Brian filmed it. Did he? Mark, I wasn't aware. I'm not actually going to build anything, and you'll see what I mean when I actually do the video. Rum or Coke today, rain or milk? Stuart, before I started the stream, I had milk. And now I'm on the rum and Coke. So whatever this is doing inside my stomach, who knows? I'll probably find out in about 3 hours. James, hello from East Tennessee. And the next is just ordered the Ecto build off the web shop, issue 2 to 5. Using the discount account, save myself £9, effectively getting one issue for free. Oh, excellent. You're jumped on board with that then, Kevin. You're going to be building that. Leon said, I'm surprised that I ordered something on Eaglemoss yesterday and got shipped yesterday as well. I'm shocked. Well, Leon, I've ordered issue 1 of the Spitfire about 3 weeks ago. That's from Hachette because my brother's doing it in Canada. I've sent them all out to him, but I didn't have an issue 1. Now, I've sent him the propeller because I had 2. So he don't really need it, but I did order one because it's only $1.99 and no, hasn't turned up yet. So Christian Jankowski, hello from Grantham, hello from down the road. Andy Rycroft, okay, bear with me because I'm going to do this because I've got to bring the Victory over to show you. So, but yeah, if you can help me, it'll be brilliant. But it's all to do with the fairing, so that will give you an idea what I need help with. Hello, John Fairbrother. And hello, Keith. Hi, World Away, Mrs. World Away. I hope you guys are well. And hi to everyone on here tonight. Stay safe. Yes, everybody, stay safe. Because it's still a crazy world. And the longer we're in lockdown, the more crazy people are going. I'm not even going to tell you what Mrs. World Away's turning into at the moment. Just seen the Ferrari F40 build be released every 2 weeks. I didn't know that. Our Matna. As a matter of fact, I just had a payment for the Ferrari come out today. And that was a full payment. So, I don't know. Right, Griffin. Hey, Wayne, can you ask what glue and where you get it? Can't see it on Amazon. It's not available on Amazon. Look, I've actually got one I haven't opened. Look, it's called Glue It. And it's from the range. And you see it's non-drip. This is all metal. It's vacuum sealed. So when you've actually used it, it sucks itself back into the bottle without the lid on so it doesn't dry out. Now, if you're in another country, you're obviously not going to be able to get this because this is only available from the range. But I'm going to tell you what its ingredients it's got in it. It's got ethyl 2, here we go, cyanoacrylate, which is very poisonous apparently. That's the only things that it's telling me are in it. Let's have a look at, I think I've got an open one somewhere. It says, I don't think I have actually. Wow, I've run out of glue already. Either that, or as usual, Mrs. World Away's already used it. Can't find it anywhere. Well, anyway, so that's what it's got in it. And it tells you that if you ingest it and stuff, you need to go to hospital because it's very poisonous. Spectrum 33, my favourite build today. At the moment, it's the Victory, but not for reasons of how good it is. It's because it's a challenge, and I'm really getting a challenge from it. Good morning, missed the start. Daylight saving last weekend. I started late anyway. Hello, Svi. The dog ate my laptop or something. Yeah, good one. When I went to college in '91, I used the excuse that the bus blew up. No one cared. No one cared. Do another X-Wing, Wayne. Jonathan, I've got 3 X-Wing videos to do. There's one coming out Monday, I think. Because I won't get another one for a month, so I'm making those 3 last. Where can I get the first issue Ecto one from a news agent? Haven't got them. Bexac, I don't know. I don't think it's out in Australia yet, so you're gonna have to wait for that. Hello, Mike Anderson. How's it going? Are you up to date on the Bismarck? Well, Alan, I'm only up to issue 55. As a matter of fact, I did a Bismarck video today. So it's in the playlist, even though it's not live on the channel. So if you go into the Bismarck video, you'll see me putting on the motor for the Bruno turret there. But that will be live tomorrow morning, so you'll be able to see that one. But I have got the next 4. I have got the test 157. I think I've got up to 58 at the moment. But it's going to be delayed from that. I can't find your Amazon shop for your screwdrivers. They're in there, Mark. As a matter of fact, I redid them today because my old PHO screwdriver that I had, the link no longer worked for it, so I had to update it. So look, what I'm going to do is in chat here, bits.ly/World of Wayne. That's my Amazon store. As a matter of fact, Wayne, why don't you get technical? You've got all of these. Look, I've got all of these. Let's turn the trying to control all these graphics. There we go. Look, no one told me I didn't have that one on. Oh God, look now, this coronavirus thing is there. Can we? I'm getting in a mess. I'm getting in a mess. All right. Okay. So, come on. There we go. So I'm going to put the Amazon link right there. There we go. That's the Amazon link to my thing. If you go into the Model Builders Emporium, it's actually in there. And now, because I've updated the link, it's the first thing in there. The screwdriver used, the PHO screwdriver wearer. It's £3 and it's on Prime. I just go over to that. Look, there it is on Prime, and it's available to order there. PH Tip O screwdriver. So that's that. Let me turn off that Amazon link thing and then transition across, and there we go. Oh, managing graphics. This is going to be fun, isn't it? Have you ordered the Proton packs? No, Keith, because Svi and Corey, I believe, have shared some of the work that Corey and Chloe are doing on model mods for the Proton packs. They are, wow, blowing you away. All electrics, all sounded up with all the sound effects and everything. You know what it's like. If you were impressed with the flux capacitor and the Xmas tree that they did for the DeLorean, believe me, you're in for a treat when you see the Proton packs. So I'm going to hold off for them because I want the model mods one 100%. Definitely. Greetings from Sacramento, California. How's things over there, James? I haven't really been focusing on the American news at the moment because I don't know what it is with your politics. I'm not going to talk politics, but I don't know what it is with your politics. But it's a lot of talk and not a lot of things being done by the look of it. But my heart goes out to you all over there anyway. I hope you're keeping safe. Did you collect and finish the 3D printer magazine? No, I never did the 3D printer, but Chris Camplin on his channel, he did the D'Agostini one, I believe. You're building a HMS Holden, built the Titanic and U-boat, so well versed in shipbuilding, all part works. Thanks, Spencer. I will show you in a minute. I'm just going to get some of these things out of the way. Oh, I'm at the bottom of chat, so I could probably do it now. Are you planning some live builds, Wayne? Well, Ian, I'm going to do one in a minute, but it's not a build. You'll see what I mean in a minute. G'day, Wayne, from the land down under. G'day, Sammy. What part of Oz are you from, Sammy? If anyone didn't know, I'm actually Australian myself. I was born in 1973 in a place called Elizabeth, just north of Adelaide in South Australia. And I moved over to England in 1978. And for a while, I lived in a place called Eastcote, near Ruislip in northwest London. Then I moved to Basildon, and I spent pretty much my entire life in Basildon and Pitsea in Essex. And now I've moved up to Corby. Moved up to Corby in 2007, I'd like to say. So there's my life history. Okay, right, shipbuilders. This is the information I need. At the moment, this is the Victory. It's ginormous, as you can see. I absolutely love this build. This build is amazing. But I'm going to be doing the fairing. Now, I'm going to have the bow of the ship here so you can see. Now, with the planking, on this sort of level, the planks are going to be going around here. But as they go underneath, they start to angle up, to start going underneath the ship. Can you understand that? So they're going underneath, but the further you outside, the more they come in from the side there. Okay, so I've got you now. Let me just put this back. Now, I've bent some planks. So when I do the fairing, you see I've got one here. I can actually match it to make sure I faired it correctly. But what I want to know, is there a guide that shows me what level down on that keel the planks start to go from, rather than from the side, start to go from underneath? Is there a guide at all anywhere so I can know when I'm fairing it how I'm doing those planks? That's the question. I hope that made sense. Ah, Melbourne, cool. Oh, Triv, hello from Scotland. We love Scotland, me and Mrs. Welderwayne. We're always in the Highlands, and we always like standing in Strathayr near Callander. Just bought the C3PO from your Amazon. Will look good with my R2D2 when they're both finished, thanks to your videos. It will need painting. When it comes, it's just a really bland beige colour. When you paint it gold, it looks really good, Triv. Was that the return $10, £10 POM? Yeah, Andy, it was. It was the £10 POM. How much does Victory cost? At the moment, I'm paying, because I think I got it on an offer for them, I'm paying $29.99 for a month, but I'm getting it over 2 years. So I've just had pack 6 delivered. So they take out £30 one month, and then the next month when they take the next 30, I get the next pack. Mike Bradley. Mrs. Welderwayne's clapping Michael Bradley. How many parts are there with a Spitfire, Dave? It's 100 parts to build the plane, and then a further 20 parts to build the diorama. Wayne Weatherwax. I'm getting delays on the 1960 Shelby GT500 kit in the USA on issue 37 to 40. Makes me wonder if there's a backlog of production due to the Mustangs being produced. I guess there is. But I think the way to go into this is just to expect a delay now. Because we're in unprecedented times, and no one knows. No one knows the answer. So I think if you're going to give people some slack, some distributors, now's the time to do it. Glyn the Gas Man. Hi Wayne, just would like to know, what headset do you use to do most of your intricate parts on your models? I'm having to use glasses now, but to be honest, yeah, I can't see a thing, Glyn. But if you look at my Amazon store again, that you saw that link, I have these. They're apparently £89.99 in Amazon, which I don't believe for a second, because these cost me $11.99 in Amazon. And as you can see, they've got a light on them. So I wear these like that. And these are perfect. Now, the lenses on them are detachable. So I think the other lens is in the drawer, but you get 5 different lenses for different sort of focal lengths. So, but this I would be lost without, especially building that bloody Bismarck there, because some of the stuff on that is really fiddly and detailed. Yes, in the directions it shows how to taper and add in each set of planks. Is that on the Victory build, Christopher? Because I'm not at that stage, but I've only got the pack 2 build guides here up to part 20, and it's telling me about fairing, but it doesn't tell me how to fair the different angles of the ship at all. It just tells me how to bend the planks, and it shows me what direction they go in, but there's no sort of like hard and fast rule for it. I am on the run again. What I don't want to do is I don't want to fair it and then realise that I faired it in the wrong. I faired it in the wrong direction. I'm going to use that word. If it's not a word, it is now. Hi, bud. I bit the bullet and bought the stagecoach from Model Space. That's not over here, Bunny Love, at the moment, I don't believe. I haven't seen it. Or am I wrong? Send me a link. I'd like to see that. How's the train layout going? Sammy, I haven't been round there for 3 weeks. Because obviously my parents have got underlying health conditions. They're in the 12-week lockdown. And I can't risk going round there. So, unfortunately, it's gathering dust in the garage at the moment. Hopefully, I want to get back to it. Because I said, Mark Goff sent me some locomotives which are working perfectly. I've got all the ballast and glue ready to start doing the ballast down on it. But it's just sitting there. I can't do anything. Your uncle's currently living in Tasmania, Australia. Over with Vince Steele. They love it there. Weather is lush. Wayne, do you know of any mods in the pipeline for the Bismarck? And not at the moment. I know a lot of people have been putting links, which I'm happy for them to put links in the videos for the swastika. But I haven't seen any others. Oh, Suzanne and Roger Dennis have been making some embroidered flags. I know Suzanne's posting some more flags out to me as well, which are amazing. I've showed you that in a previous stream. Oh, and Hope as well. You're born in Dagenham and lived in South Ockendon. I used to work in South Ockendon, Johnny Fairweather, in the Blockbusters there in Derwent Parade. So you know that place very well. Spencer Allen, P38 car filler sorts out the planking issues. Fact, got great results using it. Yeah, I've got a filler, Spencer. It's just that fairing. I just want to make sure that the planks are going. Because even if you put filler on, I do like to have that effect to being able to see the planks underneath, kind of, even though you're painting over it. Because if you look at the real Victory, you can actually see the way the planks have been bent round. It's amazing. No matter how many times that thing's been painted, you can still see remnants of where the plank joins are. Brilliant. The planks will also wrap around the transom and will taper as well. Ah, okay. It's going to be hard, isn't it, Christopher? I know that there's going to be a delay getting part 20 out for that because I just want to make sure the fairing's right. And I'm going to be using my block sander, which again is somewhere. I'm going to be using my block sander so that I've got a straight edge that I can go over many ribs at the same time sort of thing. But I have bent different gradients of my plank here using my plank bender, which worked a treat. So can't wait to get started on that though. Oh, thank you for providing that for Glenn's fee. I'd love to see a slave one build. Put in your planks, have holes, and then put in the wedges. Watch a Marty shipbuilding video will help. Okay, excellent. Good amount of laser burning off each rib. I'll send you some pictures. Thank you, Christopher. Just send them to Wayne at worldofwayne.co.uk. Because before I even touch it, I just want to get it in my head. I'm like a theorist. I like to see it in my head before I actually do it. Will you be setting a Spitfire versus Big Guns when they both finished? That'd be a good idea, wouldn't it? I don't think I'll have room, but it'd be a great idea. Hey, hi, check. I will have a look at that, Bunny Love. Thank you for that. Hi, great to see the Ferrari F40. I've seen my first delivery, so no delays at the moment. Really looking forward to starting it. I think mine's going to be delayed, but you never know. It might don't. If you download the guides for Victory Pack 3 and 4, it will show you how. Ross Taylor, I've downloaded the guides, but I haven't looked at them, so thank you for that. I will look at them after the stream and see what they say. It's weird because they're asking you to fair it before they're showing you how the planks are going to go. And obviously, if I fair that in the wrong direction, the planks just aren't going to go in that direction. Hi, Wayne. In my first movie, The Bounty, I'm going to talk about where I left off part 1 to part 44. Oh, excellent. I want to see that, Mega, because I've been watching your channel. You've seen me comment on the bottom of it. I know you have. So I'm subscribed to Mega Nico, so if you want to watch Mega Nico's channel, just click on his name there and it will take you to his channel. Was that the one Captain Marvel fell into? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Stuart Morris. Beaming face with smiling eyes. Thank you for the tip, Stuart Morris. I get flattered when people do that because I don't expect it. It's like, I just get this blue thing come on the screen. So do your top rail planking, and as you work your way down with wet planks makes them easy to bend. So no set rules of flaring. Just use the... Is that what it's called? Flaring? Just use the right glue, right? Okay, no problem. Excellent. Wayne, I know that you have checked out the Genesis Models videos where he is building the Victory. His recent video showed him fairing and planking the hole. I will check that. I am subscribed to Genesis Models as well, Bob, so I will have a look at that. You have to make sure you use your block sander slowly. I will do. And I don't want to use anything abrasive like a Dremel and try and do it fast because I've seen how that goes wrong on people's videos. So I don't want to do that. You want a longer sanding box than the one you just showed. Christopher, I've actually ordered one, which looks a little bit like... because I use that for the thing. It's about the same size as this, but it's thin like this as well. So I go over like that. Is that what you mean? I ordered one of those ones. The Suburban Sip Modeler. I'll be looking at these, Mr. Pickles, in my afterwards in the comment thing. So I'll make sure that I make a note of that as well. Okay. And have a straight plank to gauge how your planks will naturally go. I've got plenty of straight planks. Who has the link for the Bismarck stickers? Just check on any of the videos, Andy CH. Probably any ones from issue 50 backwards, just in the comment section, and they link them to an eBay site. I've heard they're removing the release of the Ghostbusters movie. They have. So probably November. Yeah, no, I think it's next year now, isn't it? Or no, it's when is it? When they moved it to? Sabermaster, I've been watching the Model Space UK playlist, but again, they don't really go into very much detail. Their last one was issues 11 to 20, stage 11 to 20, and they just skimmed over everything. Sand with the grain, not against. Okay? Yeah, I won't be using a Dremel, don't worry. I see you have a Rubik Cube on the stand. Can you solve it? No, but my 11-year-old... Sorry, how old is he now? Oh, he's almost 12. My son can do it. But I think he uses a program online to help him. But yeah, he solves that for me. Change the topic. What are your current favourite TV shows that you're watching? Right, Black and White Cookie. I've been like subscribed to Disney Plus. So today I've just been watching Disney Nature's Penguins, which Phoebe loved. Absolutely loves nature programs. But I subscribe to Netflix as well because I'm trying to catch up on all the shows that I don't normally watch because I don't really watch much TV. So I've been watching this big thing that's kicking off everywhere at the moment about Tiger King. Oh, that was a great old series, that was. 7 episodes. But yeah, the Tiger King story. That's what I've been watching lately. I'd like to see Firefly build after the job wedding TV series. Firefly would be excellent. Matter of fact, Albert, you just saying that, I've been having a rewatch of Buffy as well. So, big Buffy and Angel fan. I like Joss Whedon. I've had an odd delivery from the warehouse from Eagle Moss. They sent me 3 builds out, but one left the day before the other, but came a day later. So postage going to be a bit wonky. I think postage all over the place, Dash Riptide. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to start my cameras up here. So bear with me. Because I'm going to... Oops, hang on. Going to do a quick video on the Ferrari F40 build. And you are going to see me do a raw video live on stream, if it works. So, this is how I do a live video. What I've got to do is I'm just going to turn off, and one more. Just going to turn off all the overlays because this is the picture I'm going to be using on the stream. So that's recording, that's recording, that's recording. I hope you like this. This is me doing a video for real. In real time for you. So I won't be able to see the chat obviously at the moment. So I've got Audacity on. As you noticed, I'm wearing my lavalier mic. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, check. You're recording. You're recording. You're recording. You're recording. Right. And you're recording. Now, when I do the video, I don't normally switch cameras because I record everything in one go on the cameras. Every camera you see me using, pardon me, I have independently recording. So then I use my program Adobe Premiere to link everything together and switch between scenes. I can't do that while the cameras are in use by OBS. So I will be, after doing the introduction, switching to the side cam, looking just like this, to actually just show you what I'm actually building. So I've got no idea how this is going to turn out, but this should be fun. So, and if I make cock-ups, I'm just going to, well... I make lots of cock-ups. Look, that's a good picture, isn't it? I love that. Okay. Right, so it's part 8. Here we go. Hi all, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my world. This is the world of Wayne. We now got stage 8 of Panini Collection Centuria's Build the F40 Competizione. There we go. That was the easy introduction done. Now, okay. I'm just trying to see what we've got to do in this issue. Right. Okay. Now in this issue, we're going to be doing the cylinder banks. The only problem is that I've made a little bit of a boo-boo and I'm going to show you that now. So now I've got to click over to the side camera. Now my sound's going to be weird for you, but when we actually see the video, it's going to be a lot better. But here we go. Now in the last issue, as you saw, we did all the nuts for these cylinder head covers here. We've got the gaskets here as well. Well, I've only just found out in this issue, I wasn't meant to do that. I was meant to do that in this issue. So we were meant to put one lot of the nuts in there, but we were meant to do nuts in this issue. So we don't have to do that, even though that's part of the instructions. But what we have got here is pack 7, which I'm going to open up, but it means I haven't actually got to do anything in this issue, because these 2 parts here are just take a look at, see how good they are, and then put them away and don't use them again until we tell you to. So these are die-cast metal. So let's break them open so you can see them. That is what the first one's look like. This is labelled L inside. Very heavy. Really good. And we'll open the other one, which I'm guessing is going to have R inside. Yep, as you can see there. It's got R inside. And again, this is die-cast metal. Looking absolutely brilliant. Now, I'm not sure how this is going. I'm guessing these are going to go on top of here eventually. So if I try and put one on as a test bit, because obviously I've already done this and it means that issue 7 is pretty much redundant in terms of build video. This one's got R at the bottom of it for right, so not sure what way around it goes. I'm guessing it's that way. So this eventually is going to fit over the top, kind of like this is where I find out they don't go in here. Try the other way around. Going that way. That goes in that way. So that's going to look just like that. This is a really impressive engine, and what I like, this is just one block here, and it's really heavy. And I always say heavy equals quality. But that. Now, having a cut. In the next issue, we're going to be doing the dashboard. We've got the dashboard parts coming, and then we're going to have some details for the dashboard coming in issue 10. Transition back over. Going easy at the moment, isn't it? I haven't made a mistake. I'm shocked. Okay. And that's all there is to do in issue 8. I haven't got a clue when 9, 10, 11, 12's coming because of the coronavirus and everything like that. But I hope you like this video. This is the first video that I've actually filmed on a live stream, which I've edited down to actually produce for a video which has come out on the day that you've seen it. That what people on the live stream wouldn't have seen is all the graphics that I add to it afterwards, and where I put some cuts just to take the embarrassing pauses out the way. But if you haven't seen my live stream, I'll put a link to the one we've just done making this video at the end of this video. But I really do hope you like that video. If you did, please remember to give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to subscribe. Other than that, take care and stay safe. There we go. What did you think of that? That's how I make a video. Svi, the audio is not coming from this, it's coming from this, so the audio is going to be way better. It won't be the audio you just heard. So I'm catching up with all the chat since I've been doing that. Skip to the next right now then. So long, Wayne. Bye. I'll take care, back, Zach. Wayne, what do you think the full price of the paint rack, including paints, is on your wall? Well, the rack was, this one was $79.99. The rack. I don't even know about the paint, but I think the price was over £250 from Model Designs. But at the moment, I don't know if Model Designs are open because of the coronavirus. Is it considered essential? I don't know. You make your own sanding box of a piece of ply, double-sided tape, wet and dry sandpaper. You can go from 200 to 400, even more if you want to. Okay, excellent. Take care, Ian. Svi, you'll have to see how it looks on the finished product. I promise you the audio is going to be good. As a matter of fact, I better stop the audio. That's why I opened Audacity, you see. Because Audacity is recording from this microphone here. Matter of fact, let me just show you what I've done there. If I go over to my monitor capture, this is the audio I've just recorded. So to clean it up, all I do is I highlight a blank area there. Click Effect, Noise Reduction, and then Get Noise Profile. Then I double click anywhere to highlight everything, then go Effect, Noise Reduction, OK. And that's going to treat the whole lot of sound there and take all the airy noises out and stuff like that. And then what I do is I put Effect, Bass and Treble, and I just raise up the bass by 3 decibels and the volume by 2. Apply that, just like that. And then I save it, so I export it as a WAV file. And I'm going to call it, I've already got one called Sound there, so I call it Sound 2. Click OK. Once that's saved, that's it. That's the sound sorted for that video when I come to edit it down. So, all good. Oh, I need to stop recording on all these cameras as well. Hang on a second. That one. My phone's a camera, you see, as well. So that's why I have to put it on aircraft mode, because when I'm doing videos, if someone calls me, it mucks everything up big time. I've had that a couple of times. Mark Tadgel, I'm looking at you. I am a bit behind on the Ferrari. I think I'm a month behind, Kevin, because I was umming and ahhing whether I was going to do it. And when I finally decided, a month had passed. Just the way I have it. I just want to say that I do speak Dutch on my channel. I still find it difficult to speak English. That's okay, Mega Nico. I kind of get the gist. I don't speak any Dutch at all, I'm afraid. I speak some German, and even though there's very few words in German and Dutch, some of them do sound quite similar, so I can make out some things. Thank you, Michael Bradley. The F40 dash has a nice finish and texture, but the screws are on an awkward angle. I'm not looking forward to that then, Colin. Behind the scenes, love it. Thanks for keeping us entertained during lockdown. I'll be joining the Patreon. Thank you, Stuart. I said, if anyone hasn't joined the Patreon, I said I've got I always do stupid things like that on the Patreon. Matter of fact, let me go and I'm just going to put all the logos and chat windows back up. So hang on a second. So I need that one, Stay safe overlay. We'll have that one up there as well. There we go. And look, bang, as if by magic all the overlays appear again. And there we go. It's underneath my quarantine badge at the moment, but that's the Patreon link up there. I try and do just a lot of behind the scenes video, especially at the moment, because normally if I've got information from studios and stuff like that, I'll try and give it out to Patreon users as soon as I know about it and I can broadcast it out. But there's nothing at the moment because we're in lockdown. So at the moment we're talking about all the things that are going on in my house. And I think the latest one was me sitting in my garden because I built a chimney yesterday. See, if I'm not building models, I'm building other things for Mrs. World of Wayne. Crazy. Chat's back on the screen now, Kevin. Yep, Christopher, that'd be lovely if you could send me the pictures. Pictures, I always love pictures. How about the 1/8 model of One-Eyed Willie's ship, the Inferno, from the Goonies? Well, I've got the map. Someone questioned it again on my Patreon that I filmed inside Mrs. World of Wayne's place where she sits on the other side of the screen. I'm not going to call it a lady cave because that just brings the conversation into the gutter. But she's got One-Eyed Willie's map. And when you turn it over, it's got all the musical notes on the back as well. She loves that. Thank you, Auburn. I'm splitting the scene. Take care and peace out. Take care, Eric. Wayne, just turned on your stream. Hope you haven't gone over your super glue yet. I have, Arf Lester. But look, just for you, I'll show you again. It's called Glue It. It's from the range in the UK. It looks just like that. It's vacuum sealed, so it's non-drip, and it contains FL2 cyanoacrylate. Acrylate. You wouldn't think I've got a natural science degree, would you? I can't even pronounce them. Yeah, did you know that? That's something you know. I've got letters after my name. I never did anything with my degree. That's the thing. Perhaps I should have. Perhaps I should have been a microbiologist or something. As a matter of fact, that's what one of my friends from school is doing now. And he's like a CEO now, making millions. I enjoy what I do. That's the main thing. Spencer, what's your favourite model at the moment? I said it's definitely the Victory at the moment. I do like the Shelby, though. The Shelby and the Ecto 1 are a pleasant change from the DeLorean. Because if the... Oh, hello. The DeLorean was my first model that, you know, like the big fiddly build model. And I think the parts led it down on the DeLorean. It looks fantastic. It's just the parts were frustrating. I haven't seen that yet with the Ecto 1. And the Shelby's just brilliant. The whole thing's brilliant. But remember, with the Ecto 1, the problems are more to do with, you know, that the prototype showed that the lights are on and we expected these lights to work and stuff. I haven't heard any problems yet about the actual quality of the parts. So I think some people had a couple of chips out their chrome, but, you know, it is what it is with that. Nexus, WrestleMania was the weirdest thing I'd seen. I stayed up both nights to watch it and, yeah, wasn't it weird? I'm surprised they didn't do a canned crowd. You know, like a lot of people are just playing canned crowd on their YouTube thing and just playing it in the background there. But, yeah, very surprised about that. Fleetwood J, I hope you're okay too, sir. I hope you're being safe. So what's going on with the Route Master at the moment? I haven't got a clue. Because I haven't seen any of Paint with Pennies videos for a long time. I don't think I've seen any videos. David Sayers, I don't think anyone's been building it. What's happening with the Route Master? Have you thought about doing the Ford GT by Model Space? Kevin, honestly, I haven't got the time and I really haven't got the money now because I've quit my job, if you didn't know. This is now my full-time job now. So I quit my job to do this full-time, so I need to balance off what I'm paying for. But my buddy down the road in Corby, Alex McDonald's, he's got a site called Alex Builds. He's building the GT. So by all means, follow Alex. I think he's just hit 400 subscribers. Good man. World of Wayne, what was the email website of the latest mod you did for the Terminator, please? I don't know. You'd have to check the video. I don't know. Andy at something. But it's on my last term. It's on the Terminator video that's up today. So it's actually on that video. Mad Max Falcon, that'd be good. What airbrush setup do you have, Wayne? Phil, Svi, if you're still on here, you're going to love this. I've got a really, really basic airbrush. I've got a nice compressor, but the basicest airbrush you can get. It's so basic, it hasn't got the two, what do they call it? It hasn't got the thing where you push down for the paint and pull back for or the other way around. It hasn't got the two whatever it's called. It's just got one. So as soon as it pumps air through all the time, and as soon as I push it back, and then it releases the ink. So it's a real simple one. I've been cleaning it out, and then of course the worst thing happens. A part drops out of it, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And I thought I broke the thing. I even chucked it in the bin, but I managed to get all of Vincent's done. So it's a brilliant working airbrush. Then I looked on a YouTube channel about how to take an airbrush apart. Now I already knew how to take the needle apart and the ends and pretty much everything, even the trigger, how to take that out. What I didn't realise is that they've got a guide for the pin. It's a little bit of metal, which is round with a little flap on it. Some of them are attached to the spring unit. Some of them aren't. I didn't expect it to not be attached. This thing was just loose in there. So I fixed it finally. But I can't tell you what the hell it's called, because I haven't got the box. I nicked it from my mother's house, to be honest with you. So I wanted something basic, something completely basic, before I go and invest some money in something really, really good. Will issue 55 of the Bismarck be up tomorrow? It certainly will, Kevin. It's already up now. Go and check the playlist. Although it's not live on the channel yet. It's just unlisted, but you'll be able to see it in the playlist. Do you know they destroyed that ship because nobody wanted it after film? No way, Mark. Oh my God. That would have been worth a packet now. All these props from films, you see how much they go for. Crazy stuff. By the way, you should check out the Lego Masters semi-final episode. They did Star Wars builds of the scenes of droids. I know is Lego, but would you build a BB-8 half scale if it was offered? Definitely, Dash Riptide. I tried to build a scratch build of BB-8. Some little kid had actually made one using Arduino, a beach ball which he had coated in newspaper, paper mache. Then he reinforced it with wood filler, sanded it perfectly. Then he put all of the gumph inside to actually make it work. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I tried to mimic that and failed miserably. That was a long time ago. These letters, IDIOT. What are you going on about, Mrs. Weldaway? Have I said something that's going to get me on the sofa again? Wayne, would you like my picture of the 1.8 McLaren MP424? I'll finish this week with extras first. Yes, definitely, I'm at that. Anything like that. Because I do want to feature some of these on the channel. Again, Wayne at worldofwayne.co.uk is my email. Nitride Productions. Am I a big Star Wars fan? Is the Pope Catholic? Star Wars is my life. God damn it. As a matter of fact, I've been having a bit of a revival of Indiana Jones lately. So I've just got some filament on the way tomorrow. I'm going to start printing Mrs. Weldaway in the Ark of the Covenant. So that's going to be good. And then I'll probably make her the fertility statue from Raiders of the Lost Ark as well. Have you seen the book Hero Collector are bringing out? I have. They showed us a little snippet of it in that email. I don't know if I'd pay £25 though, Svi. Especially not at the moment. G'day, Jacobs. Hobbies. Why don't you do a couple of issues in one longer video? Bob, a lot of people ask me that. The reason being is because later on down the line, other countries start to come on board with the builds and they don't get distributed at the same time we do. So if they need to see what's in a particular issue, they can just navigate to that issue rather than have to go to one video and then try and do the slider to find where that part is. It just makes things a lot easier. Plus, it paces me out a bit because editing a video which is a lot longer takes a lot longer than editing a video which is shorter. So I hope that's answered your question. It just makes things easier all around. Does anyone know if when the Spitfire is coming to Australia? I don't think it's going to be too long, Jacobs, because you do have all the Hachette builds over there and all the Spitfire magazines have Australian pricing on them. So hopefully when all this coronavirus COVID-19 thing's blown over, it'll probably come over there. But I'm telling you now, don't be surprised if it's picked up by another distributor. You know what I'm looking at with that. Come on, Agora models. Come and pick up some of this stuff. Everyone wants the Spitfire. Everyone wants the Bismarck. George Davison. I have to drive 15 miles to find the range that sells the super glue you use. They're only £1, George, so just buy a whole... Well, I think they limit you. I think it's one of these things like paracetamol because they think you're going to sniff it or something. So take your family with you and they can all buy 2 each. Then you'll never have to go back there. Are you guys... I'm not a big Lego fan, Andy. I never have been, to be honest with you. I don't know why. The Firefly Funhouse is probably the weird... The Firefly Funhouse. No, that whole Undertaker thing burying AJ Styles Nexus. It's like, what? Are we to believe AJ Styles is dead now? Your dipstick keeps falling out. Other than that, the Ecto's been great. Svi, I glued mine. I'm never going to take it out, so I glued it down. Hey, how many issues left on the Bismarck? Plus, I will start YouTube gaming and quit my current job, possibly due to COVID-19 pandemic. I'll tell you what, if anything's coming out of this, it's making people evaluate their life and thinking, you know, if now's a good time to make a fresh start on something, this is the time to do it. That's how I'm seeing it. That's why I'm positive. So I've got a clean page. But there you go. The Bismarck, we're on issue 55 at the moment, and it's 140 issues, the Bismarck. So a few. What about the electric test for Bismarck on a live show? I hope you don't blow it. D, that's going to be issue 57. I could do it on a live stream if you want me to. I already know they all work because I've tested them on my own tester. So I know all the lights work, but I haven't put very much voltage through them, if you know what I mean. So I would be interested to see how the control board manages the voltage. But I know everything works. Any chance of seeing the map from the Goonies you have, Glyn? Hang on. I'm not going to take it out the frame, but it's got the notes on the back, but there you go. Put it from Mrs. Welder Wayne's wall there. So I've got to put this back. But if I go a bit closer. Ah! There you go. I will put that back, Mrs. Welder Wayne, I promise. I hope you like that. Horlicks has released some videos on the Rootmaster. Thank you, Andy. I'll check out Horlicks' site. I don't think I'm subscribed to Horlicks. I don't know why, because I used to be. So I don't know what's happened there. A couple of times I've noticed, I'm like, I haven't seen from that creator for a while. I've gone in to look at them and it says I'm unsubscribed. Lee, you're building the Rootmaster up to issue... And what does that go up to, Lee? It was the fingers at World of Wayne. Finger? It was the fingers at World of Wayne. What? The rum's kicking in. I haven't heard any more about the ATAT model. It's just a trial, and I haven't even heard anything about that, Stephen. I think a lot of the trials have been pushed back as well. We already know that the Hogwarts Express has now been pushed back to the 2nd of September. We do believe that's Hachette, by the way. But they haven't told me anything about it, so that's interesting. Dual action. That's what I meant, Svi. That's dedication, Wayne. Fair play to you. Don't mind me asking you, Wayne. Does YouTube pay its users? I've no idea how it works. Stuart, once you get to 100, once you get to 1,000 subscribers and 400 watch hours, you get advertisement revenue. The trouble is that from month to month, the amount of advertisement revenue you get per watch or per click or just per watch of an advert goes down. And I think it's called the CRM. And obviously, if loads of advertisers want their stuff on, the CRM goes up. And if loads of advertisers don't want, don't put a lot of money in, the advertisement revenue goes down. So if I had a video that earns, say, that gets 10,000 views, there's no guarantee if I'm going to get the top end of that or the bottom end of that. But it's not a lot of money. At someone my level, it's not a lot of money at all. So I hope that's explained it a little bit for you. It's 5 a.m. in Australia. What are you doing up at 5 a.m, Jacob's Hobbies, you crazy man? Oh, you do follow Alex? Yeah, Alex just lives down the road from me. As a matter of fact, Kevin, if you notice, Alex has got my old cutting mat, the blue one. When you should work for Eagle Moss, sort them out. Eagle Moss have got a lot better with their die class club in US because now I have got a contact in Eagle Moss. And the person I've got is sorting things out. From what I understand, they had a change of... staff. Let's leave it at that. Because things, that whole DB5 GTR fiasco in the UK, I think that some people's heads rolled for that. Chris Campbell, sorry I'm late. Dogs needed walking. I'm isolating, so I had to go out when there's not many people about. I don't blame you, Chris. Phoebe gets her walk last thing at night, so I got them to dropship me all the Ecto 1 build up to date so far for $97. Really? Wow. Oh, thank you for that, Mrs. Welder Wayne. You found it. Andy.whiteley@hotmail.com. The finger fix is obviously modelmods.com. Are you planning? I've never ever planned to sell my complete models, Bob. But saying that, I'm not a big fan of Thunderbird, the Thunderbird like franchise, so I did sell that one. And I'll tell you what, the person who bought it got a bargain. What book from Kira Collective is for an Ecto 1 sort of graphic novel, I believe, Brett. Take care, Sammy. Thanks for watching. Finally getting delivery 7, issue 11, 12, 13, 14 X-Wing, but delivery 8, they're somehow sending me issues 3 and 4. That's weird. I've just had a delivery of X-Wing, but they only put 3 in there because that's all they're sending out at the moment. Hey, Wayne, what did you want to give tips about the bounty? I didn't need tips for the bounty. I was talking about my Victory, Mega Nico, about the fairing. But a lot of people have got in touch with me, so I've got an idea now. No idea at the moment, Ian Knight, about Agora models. Can you send your copy of the Ark of the Covenant to Oak Island, giving them a clue to what they're looking for? I love that. Wayne, please say hello to Nicola and Nicodem from Grantham. Thank you. Hello, Nicola and Nicodem. Am I saying it right? I think I'm butchering the name, Christian. I'm sorry if I am. I know Nicola is Nicodem. They're wonderful names. Nicodem. Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I'm not. But hi. Thanks for watching. Have you seen The Mandalorian? I have, and now I've subscribed to Disney Plus. I'm watching it all over again. I found out about 3D printer filament to keep it in dry space with no humidity. There was a person that made a plastic container to store it in and it helps with print quality. It does, Dash Riptide. The other thing it helps with is if you haven't used it for a little while and it's just sitting on your side, it's easy. The ends become brittle until it actually gets back onto the roll again. So yeah, keep it in like a Tupperware box or something. You'd like to see the Agora models take on the Jurassic Park tour, Jeep? Well, Michael Bradley, they're always after people's suggestions on their forums. Dash Riptide, Svi, did you see the guy made his Ghostbuster dipstick out of metal that actually pulls out like a real one? Wow. I'm always enamoured and inspired by how people actually mod their own vehicles. It's great. I think the first time I actually saw that, was it Chris Falcon? He had the corridor lights for the Millennium Falcon, the green ones. And I was impressed from then. I think he also did the cockpit lights as well. Agora needs to make a Johnny Five's Partwork. Again, Liam, I'd love a Johnny Five as well, but I don't know if there's the money for licensing for that. Is that what would hold that up? Because everyone wants Johnny Five. When I meet up, Liam, if you're watching my live stream, we'll have to talk about how all that works, because I haven't got a clue. But it's interesting. When's the next Spitfire issues out? I'm guessing next week now, James Hinson. We skip a week now, and it will be out. I think we're on issue 8. Yeah, issue 8 should be out next week. Hello all, should be on here, social distancing. You started modding your engine today, so I haven't glued my dipstick in yet. Now I've repainted the engine, I'll be gluing it in for sure. Svi, pictures. Need pictures. I haven't touched mine yet because I want to see what others look like. I've watched Adam Savage's on his channel. I've ordered the black hole figures. Yeah, I'd love to order them, Gary, but while I'm building Vincent at the moment, I'm going to just put all my time into that and see how that turns up. That's looking brilliant, though. I'm so happy that all of that was printed on a little tiny 3D printer. It's great. Did you get the Boba Fett with the X-Wing and the tin plate? No. No. 120 for the Route Master. Thank you for that, Fleetwood J. Did you buy a new chair, Wayne? No, I didn't, Stephen, but I need to. This is why I'm sitting. You can't see how I'm sitting. I'm sitting with one leg up on the chair, one leg down on the floor. Because if I sit with my full weight on the chair, I'll just slowly start to sink. I need a new one. And it's not the gas piston inside. It's I think the bottom of my chair, because I'm a heavy man, I am. I think it's broke a little bit and it's pushing down on the top button now. Mrs. World Wayne just answered that for me. Dash Riptide, you just got a paint set for weathering models on Vallejo paints. I got so inspired to try making mine rusty dusty like the guys on the Facebook channel. Yeah, that's what I'm aiming to do, Dash Riptide. But as you can see, I've only got 5 Vallejo paints, and I made it my mission to buy 5 a month. And then 147 paints later, that thing will be filled. But as someone did mention, they are practicing social distancing at the moment, so it's all good. Hey Wayne, you thought Dom's charge for Fast and Furious was the Impala from Supernatural. What year was that Impala? I don't know, but it did look like it, didn't it? I mean, when I matched that up to the Impala from Supernatural, they look identical. Just the way that the boot area is like long and drawn out. It was a good guess though, wasn't it, RB26? Alex McDonald, your cutting mat is now building your second DeLorean. Welcome to the channel, Alex. That's good. I've ordered another cutting mat, Alex, because I wanted more colours. So I've got a dark blue one, and when you turn it over, it's the same colour as the one I gave you, the light blue. The Route Master show's on your channel Wednesday night 8. Fleetwood J, I will check your channel out again, because I'm sure I used to be subscribed to that as well. The DB5 was a nightmare to build. I heard that when it comes to actually piecing the two pieces of the car together, was a little bit of a nightmare. Is that right? How often does Ecto 1 deliveries come to your home? Little Goose, normally every month. At the moment, who knows? And hopefully, James has said the next Spitfire should be out next week. The Hero Collector book is making of Ghostbusters 1 and 2. Looks like it's just what's in the build mags though. Alright, okay. Right, do you remember me tagging you on Twitter in regards to my alien face hugger? Yeah, that was excellent. What did you think? that the face hugger. I want to 3D print one of them actually, Johnny. But I've seen one that you can crochet, and I think that'd be brilliant for social distancing. Having a crocheted face hugger on your face. But I love the face hugger. That's something I want to print. As a matter of fact, another one of my friends, the guy that I actually bought this 3D printer from, he's got a channel called Beanie's Hobbies. And if you click on that, he's actually 3D printed a face hugger as well. But Matt, who is Beanie's Hobbies, he he seems to have a different 3D printer every week, and he's got some amazing 3D printers. So take care, Stephen. Thanks for watching. You'd love an Arduino lesson on the main channel on Patreon. I'd love to do one, Brett, but I don't actually have an Arduino now because I blew it up and I never replaced it. And it's my own stupid fault because of this thing. It was leaning on that and crossed the circuits, and yeah, it went bang. Stephen Carrick, the longest build in any subscription, I believe, is the Bismarck, 140. Although, saying that, look, the DeLorean went up to 159 with the tracks. So probably that. Video on my engine mods are incoming, buddy. Shameless plug. That's good, Svee. Plug away. So glad you like the Oak Island joke. Been a pleasure. We'll try and send you advice. Thank you, Andy. I appreciate that. Take care, Mega Nico. See you later. Hey, look, I'm not too bad with chat tonight. I'm not too bad at all. We're going to be winding up soon, actually, because it's just after 9. Wayne, put a Jubilee crep around the piston on your chair, and that should sort it out. Ah, good idea. I didn't even think about that, Martin McFly. I just don't want it to go down. It's all. I don't actually touch this thing down here. So once I've got it at this height, I just want to keep it at that height. Have you seen Mario from Germany doing the Bismarck? I watch Mario all the time, Chris. And I said I do speak a bit of German, so I can understand a little bit what he says. It's a 67 Impala from Supernatural. Love that show so much. Great series. I've actually got a little die-cast model of that Impala, Triv. I got it from a loot crate. As a matter of fact, I've got a whole drawer up in my main bedroom upstairs full of stuff from Loot Crate, which I don't do anything with. So I'm thinking that I might have a giveaway with some of that stuff. Things like that Terminator head up there, the little squidgy, wherever it's gone. I haven't done anything with. I'm thinking I might do a giveaway soon for all of that. And I do believe the Impala was one of them. Unless my daughter had it. Who knows? Check out Centuria's vids for the F40. The engine details are immense. I know they do their own videos, don't they, Mark? That's why they'd never approach me. What colour of yellow are you using on your Victory? I won't be using ochre. I'm doing it the colour that it is at the moment, Saber Master. And the colour that I found that closely matches that is a Vallejo colour called Iraqi Sands. That's the colour I'm using. It's like a yellowy, beigey, salmony colour. Because the Victory's got that pink tinge now. Wait, on Patreon, would you dig out more 80s retro stuff? I will do that, Stuart. I really want to. As a matter of fact, I've got so much 80s stuff down there I haven't reviewed yet that I want to. Especially the Tobytronics things, the Sky Defense and the Turbo Racer thing. Just got to miss the stream tonight. Hope everyone's doing well. Matt, you can watch it on demand. We're gonna be signing off now. So it's now 9:05. But thank you for watching. I hope you like that. It's a little bit different, wasn't it? This stream this time. We're doing a build, showing some stuff from Mrs. World of Wayne's Lately Cave. Don't want to say that. And I've still only got like a quarter of my rum left, which I'm about to drink now. But listen, until next week, we will be doing this all over again while we're still in lockdown. And tomorrow, as I said, we do have a Bismarck video on the channel, which is there now if you want to watch it in the playlist. But thank you all for joining me tonight, and take care of yourselves.